Let me show you a few different sausage options, how to use an egg ring, and my favorite sauce for the classic sausage McMuffin on a griddle. So I got fresh sausage and frozen sausage patties. The frozen ones are about the perfect size, but they don't taste as good as the fresh ones, obviously. The fresh ones then, the best thing to do with these is to smash two of them together, or else they'll just be too small. I'll cook a few at the regular size they are and then show them next to the ones that I smashed together to get the right size for the McMuffin. Frozen hash brown patties, I will just pop these in the microwave for a minute to give them a head start before we put them on the griddle. Then the sponsor of today's video is Aunt Millie's old-fashioned white English muffins. They have other flavors like cinnamon raisin, whole wheat, and some low carb, but I went with the classic English muffin white. I usually use fork to open these up. You just kind of go around the side and put the fork in there. I do it over the sink so that all the crumbs come out. My wife doesn't get mad. Or you can use a knife like I did here, but it does feel a little dangerous, like I'm going to slice into my hand. So I would recommend probably doing the fork method. Do as I say, not as I do. Throw those patties on the griddle with some oil as it heats up. They're going to take a while, so I just put them down like right when I turn the griddle on and preheat it. Then once we are at our ideal temperature between 375 and 400, we'll flip them and start the rest of the meal. Put down our frozen sausage patty, our big fresh patty, and the little guys. If you're using a metal egg ring, I like to put it down early to warm up and hopefully prevent sticking. Oil and preheating the egg ring help to prevent the eggs from sticking, but it's never perfect. I usually still get a little bit of sticking. Let's go ahead and flip over all them sausages. Then the best part of the cook, just melting some butter on the griddle. Something about melting a tablespoon of butter on the griddle just really makes me happy on the inside. It completes me. You might notice my sandals I'm wearing. I had Crocs. My wife said to stop wearing Crocs on the internet, so I got these, which match my shorts. Not bragging, but I'm probably the best dressed dad in the neighborhood now. No big deal. Place down our Aunt Millie's English muffins, then I put smashed burger press on top of them to hopefully make more contact. I'll just keep moving that press around as the muffins toast up. Continuously flip the hash browns, then we'll move our sausages out of the way, and I'm cutting off the burner on the bottom right of my griddle. Now I'm cleaning and lowering the temperature to get ready for the eggs. We'll check the English muffins. They aren't quite there yet, so I'm going to move them closer to the middle and put all the finished stuff on the outside edges of the griddle. Check the temp. I'm still a little high, so after I get it clean, we'll squirt down some water to help lower the temp and clean the griddle. Grab my paper towel, wipe it down. Here comes some oil in the egg ring and some more oil beside it for the eggs. Rotate the English muffins around. They're looking real nice, Clark. Wipe that spot of oil with a paper towel. There's still plenty of oil there for the eggs not to stick. We'll put all of them down, all the eggs, and one of them in the egg ring, and then just give them a little pop. I guess you don't have to do that. You could do an over easy runny egg if you'd like. I'm going to put an everything bagel seasoning on the eggs. Salt, pepper's fine, but I like everything bagel. Muffins are done. A little more water around the edges of the eggs just to help steam them, totally optional. Then we'll give everybody a flip-a-roo. Really only about 2 minutes on the first side, then another 2 to 3 minutes on the other side for the egg, to cook through. For the egg ring, I like to tap it a few times with a spatula to hopefully loosen it up, but usually they still stick on the edges and I have to kind of take the tip of my spatula to get it all off there. So, little sticky, not a big deal, wasn't terrible, happy accidents. Put that American singles on top of all of them and then let's plate. We have beautiful Aunt Millie's English muffins toasted up to perfection, then all of our hash browns in front. Put those two little patties in the middle. You'll see how this doesn't sit very well. The fresh double patty went on the right, and then now I'm switching. I'm putting it back on the left. The frozen patty is going to go on the right. This still works. Both of them look good. Frozen one doesn't taste as good. Now comes the eggs. They all taste the same, but the one in the ring does look a little bit prettier. That's going to go on the left. And my favorite sauce might seem unusual, but it's horseradish mayo. If you like horseradish, I would highly recommend giving it a try on your breakfast sandwiches. It's going on the middle one because I'm going to eat the ugly sandwich, give my wife and son the pretty looking ones. Grab yourself some Aunt Millie's English muffins and make this classic breakfast sandwich.